I think women are going to get very, very angry. Right now, they have a limited supply of simps, guys that are thirsty for their attention, who, well, thirsty for their bodies. And the females are thirsty for their attention. They're, especially on the internet. I think you're going to continue to see a lot of women's bad behavior on the internet, but you're going to also see what you already do see, but it's going to happen more and more so. You're going to see women call these other women out because it makes them look bad. It puts them in a bad light because it make, so they're going to be like, dude, I'm not like you. I'm not degenerate like you. So I'm going to call you out because you're making me look bad. Maybe I got a daughter. You're making my daughter look bad. But there is going to be these degenerate women who have a lot of emotional issues who continue to make, like you can see it right now in the gyms. And this is why I quit. One of the reasons why I quit the gym, because when I go to the gym, like all these females, they all wear yoga pants that show their ass off. I hardly see any women in there that, and I've already talked about this before, but there's hardly any in there that don't show their ass. That's all they do is show their ass. And then it's not only they show their ass with these yoga pants. They wear the yoga pants where it goes right up their ass. And it's like, where the fuck do I look, man? I'm just trying to work out, dude, and it's nice to look at that, yeah, but not in that, not there, man. Like, I don't want to look like a damn creep. I don't want to be on camera or somebody pointing out that I'm a creep because they feel uncomfortable because they're not attracted to me. But you're gonna see more and more disgusting behavior from women, and you've seen a little bit where they're like, oh, you didn't donate to my Twitch stream, you're a cheap wad. But it's like, dude, they did donate to you. And they're going to, like, they're just hurting themselves. That's all they're doing. Because they're going to make men be like, you know what, you're so ungrateful. You got a bad personality. I don't want nothing to do with you. Yeah, you look appealing and you look good, but you're a nasty person. And at some point, when they lose attention, I'm hoping that guys wake up en masse and just stop giving them attention on the internet. They run out of attention, they run out of likes, they run out of views, they run out of follows. And they start actually losing followers. Because guys end up getting this, like, dude, it's the same thing over and over. And you're a nasty person, you never talk to me anyway. Why am I wasting my time? And maybe then they'll actually start waking up and do some self-reflection. That's the thing, is they don't have to do any self-reflection because everything is taken care of for them. They don't have to look at it and be like, oh man, I'm doing this, I was wrong in this. What I understand is most females don't like accountability. They don't like to be held accountable. They're very, very, very sensitive, and they don't like to be told that they're wrong. Or even other women are wrong. If you point out other women being wrong, they get all offended because they like label themselves with them. They're like a big mass. They're like, this woman is not you, but you still associate yourself with them. Even if you point out, like, no, I'm not talking about you, I'm talking about this person, and they're like, oh, well, they relate to them in some type of way. They think that you're talking bad about them too. They're like, no, you're a different person. But lot of women are just overgrown children. That's what, and a lot of people are just overgrown children in general. I'm actually trying to go back to being kind of like a child, so I can have a little bit more excitement in my life. I remember being excited for things when I was a kid, and I kind of want to have that. I want to have that little bit of excitement, a little bit of immaturity. I'm tired of feeling like a 90-year-old man. It's boring. It's boring feeling like an old fucking man, dude. It's boring. It's boring being completely mature. So I'm trying to like revert back, but still stay mature. Still, handle my responsibilities. Which sounds weird, and it's really hard to do. Once you're matured, it's really hard to go back. I want things to be fun, dude. A lot of these guys who are older, they're like, oh, there's nothing that's fun anymore. Yeah, I want things to be fun. I want to be excited to do things. And I haven't been for a while, and I want to get back to doing that. So, if I have to be a little bit more immature, then I have to be a little bit more immature. That's fine. That's why I make those shorts. That's why I make those shorts, man. I put myself out there on blast for everybody. I look cringe. I look like a joke. But some of it's kind of funny. Some people think it's funny. So, and it's kind of immature. Yeah. Anyway, so I think that you're going to see a lot more women have to go into the workforce, and not just like the office jobs. I'm talking about jobs like mine, where you have to lift heavy shit and you have to get your hands dirty. You come home filthy. And they're going to get really, really angry. Women are about to get real angry, and dudes need to understand what's about to happen. The next few years, women are about to get extremely pissed off, because reality is about to set in. If you're a man, and if you're a young man, you look at the landscape. Like, my kid doesn't even want to have kids. My youngest kid doesn't want to have kids, and I don't blame him. He wants to get a vasectomy, like, real quick. And I told him, like, maybe one day you might want to have kids, but like right now you just don't. Maybe you want to go to another country. Now I try to put that in him, but if you look at the landscape of the mental illness here in America, and you look at how many broken homes there are, and how people are so narcissistic, extremely narcissistic, and you look at a lot of females aren't good mothers. They're not good potential mothers or wives. They're only good for like street walking, pretty much, because that's all that they're making themselves out to be at this point. Whether even if they don't have an OnlyFans, it's showing off everything on Instagram. So what I'm hoping is a lot of guys back off from them on the internet, which I think at some point they will. Guys will start waking up and stop being simps. There's always going to be simps, but... Or maybe the simps, maybe the women will wake up and be like, why am I like doing all this for this creep? Because most of these guys are creeps to them in real life. But if you're a man, if you're a boy, and you're coming out like, dude, why do I have to work a ton of hours? Like when you start out, if you don't have anything, you want to work a lot to build up yourself, so you have resources, so maybe you can make some passive income, so you don't have to fucking work. Well, it's like, if I'm not gonna have a family, if what I see out here isn't worth anything, I'm just living for myself, why am I going to be working a lot? So you're going to see guys work a lot less doing these heavy fucking lifting jobs. And women, they're going to have to go into the workforce doing these dirty jobs. Because their white collar jobs are going to be eliminated by AI. So guys are aren't going to be able to support them. Their lifestyle they want. So they're going to have to come out here and do all the heavy lifting. And they're about to be very, very angry. And hopefully the pendulum swings back and they're like, man, I'd rather just maybe a brain cell actually fires off in their head and they think, damn, it would probably be better for me to be a stay-at-home mom and fucking have kids and stop worrying about what everyone else thinks about me. And yeah, I got a husband that, you know, he's in charge, he's the leader, but he actually cares about me, he cares about our family, he cares about my kids. Instead of being a slave to a corporation who don't give a damn about you, they don't give a damn about your kids, and then they'll replace you in a heartbeat. If you like a woman finding a good man, like there's good men. And one of these guys did a story that this guy took her out to this and that. Great man, probably would have been a great father to her kids, a great husband. And she's like, nah, I'm good because he ain't got the X factor. And the X factor is probably the bad boy. Like, you're not gonna get it all. If you want to live a degenerate life and have all these bad boys come in and out of your life and put yourself at risk, that they might like have their way with you, they might just rob you, they might put you in sex trafficking, they might even like kill you. If that's what you want, I mean, and it's an exhilarating lifestyle, but at the end of the day, it don't make you happy. You're by yourself. You're with your cats. Your life's not fulfilled. And when you're old, when you become an old lady, what'll happen is you'll look around and you have all these materials shit, but you ain't have no one to share it with. You don't have kids coming over. You don't have Christmases. Nobody gives a damn about you. There's this one Hollywood actress, was a great actress back in her day, and she was beautiful. She was dead in her house for a whole year before anyone even knew. Nobody even checked on her. Nobody gave a damn about her. Well, that's about to happen, man. And that's not just like some rich person. This is about to happen en masse. In like 20 years, if we continue this. And this is why I say to the gentlemen out here, to the young men, I say, man, just work on yourselves, because you can come out here, you can work, but you don't have to work, man. They want to work, let them work. Make it to your benefit. Just work on your body, work on your skills, work on your game. That's what I told my sons. They want to be the men of their life, let them. It's just like, don't take relationships seriously. You can't take the relationship seriously. So it's just like, just come out here, support yourself, so you're independent, so you're not relying on anybody, and then they can provide the extras. Oh, they want to go to dinner? Yeah, you can pay for it. Or you want to go to a concert? Cool, man. You can pay for it. I'll go with you. Yeah, I provide a lot. I'll provide fun. I'll be entertaining. I provide security. I'll make sure you're safe. You're going to pay for the concert. Because I'm fine just sitting at home playing video games. Oh, you want to go on this trip? Okay, that's cool. I'll go on the trip. That's cool. I'll do all that same stuff. But you're going to pay for it. And a lot of guys, you know, I know this sounds weird, but listen, I already know what's going to happen, dude. I already know. I was internet dating back in fucking like 20 years ago when it was taboo. And this shit I'm talking about right now is taboo. And people were like, that ain't gonna happen. You ain't a man unless you pay for everything, like these red pill guys. Like, why? Why? They don't appreciate it anyway. They do it themselves. They want to be big girls. They want to put on their big boy britches and come out here and do this. Let them do it. If you want a wife and you want to have a traditional family, you're probably not going to find it in here or Western type of countries. You could, but it's a risk. And if you do find it, you want to have the less internet as you can to the not internet, but like social media. So you don't need like It's just temptation. You just use it as like an educational tool. Like, I'm gonna go on YouTube and figure this out, or I need to find out the news. Stay away from social media. You don't need everyone to know your business. But yeah, that's what I tell my kids, whether they follow that or not. I don't know. I mean, that's gonna be my plan. I plan on just building myself up, becoming interesting. I have a lot of different interests, which makes you attractive. Oh, you want to go do yoga? You want me to go do yoga class? Yeah, I'll go do yoga. That's cool. Oh, you want to do, you want me to do some cage fighting or something? Like, yeah, that's cool. You pay for it. That's cool. We could do that. But this whole like this is the way it is, and it might revert back to old times, to patriarchy. And if it goes back to the patriarchy, great. It's great for men. But you have to adapt. This is what I'm telling people. You have to adapt. If you don't adapt, you're gonna be left behind, dude. It's like, why do I don't have to slave away at these jobs. Hopefully in 10 years, I don't have to work these jobs I'm about to go into. I could be at the gym 6 hours a day. I'd rather be there, playing basketball, hitting the heavy bag, hitting the sauna, swimming, lifting weights. I'd rather do that all day than sit here and go do make somebody else rich. So yes, and I'm just saying, man, we live in a feminist society. You might as well take advantage of it. And whether that's manipulation or whatever, all's fair in love and war. And I'm not saying people should go directly out and try to cause harm to people or like screw people. I'm not saying that. If you provide all that to a woman, well, I say entertainment, fun, you're interesting, security, they should have to pay for that. Good luck finding it. Like, you're not gonna have any competition anyway. This next generation, they're weak. They'll probably end up like self-deleting a lot of themselves. But that's it.